With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. It's the Los Angeles Angels. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Jim Cott.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Just about to get underway. Don Baylor digs in now. In the air, right field. Thompson settles underneath it. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against the talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right? Yeah. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. His 7th home run of the season. And the Halos jump out in front. It's 1-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now it's the DH for the Angels, Zach Neto. Foul ball there.
Four-seam fastball.
Neto with a homer in his last game. Fastball right back to the mound. The throw to first, got the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fouled off left side.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here at Wrigley Field, and getting a start for the Angels, Grayson Rodriguez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki.
Designated hitter, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
That one fouled hard the other way. Tulowitzki matched a homer in his last game. This one in the air right field. Adele going after it. Makes the grab on the run. One away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. As per usual, one of the best players in the sport, Hank Thompson. Right side, Joyner. He takes it on his own. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's Pete Alonso, the polar bear, and one of baseball's premier sluggers.
Yeah, and when he connects, it's not a question of if it's gone or not. It's how far is it going to go.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Alonso off of first with 2 away. On the ground to the left. They take the force out, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Garrett Anderson.
Garrett Anderson.
He doesn't get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Fastball for a strike.
Slider. Low outside.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts off the second with a double.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Picks himself up at RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Wally Joyner in the box now. Takes strike one. Outside with the breaking ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Curveball. Low outside.
Man at second.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Christian.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Right through there for a strike. Moore launched a homer in his most recent game. Next offering is fouled back.
Curveball. Low middle.
And the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Kinsler. On to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Four-seam
Mike
fastball.
Napoli, the next to hit for the Angels.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Touches down, that's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside. Changeup. Low outside.
Ball, that's out.
Curveball. Low middle.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Curveball. Low middle.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Four-seam
Napoli
fastball.
off of first with two
outside.
away. On the ground to third. Bregman to first. That is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom of the second. Now the Cubs catcher, Gary Carter.
Catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Carter wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Hit on the ground to short. Trammell throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Andre Johnson.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
I'm sure he's happy after all that production in the last game. I went to the archives for this nugget. You know who has the most 5 RBI games in a single season? Juan Gonzalez with 8 in 1998.
So a man aboard now with 1 away. Trey Turner at the plate. This one in the air, right field. Way back there.
No,
and that's a foul ball. In the air, right side. And that'll get down for a hit. And out to a board. Out towards right center field. Anderson. Long run. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Dawson coming home. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Traffic on the bases with one already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Oh, and this one gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That one hit to right. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. The relay, and he's in there. They pick up a run, and now it's a 1-run game. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Troy Tulowitzki. Flied to right his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-3. That one drilled him. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. 3 runs. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And the Halos jump out in front. It's 4-3.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
Changeup. Middle outside.
That smash towards center. Jones takes it in for the out. One down. Here's Joe Adele. He's 0 for 1.
Inside.
Lined into right. Dives, and it gets by. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's there at third with a triple.
Wastes no time there. That was a missile off the bat to the deep part of the field. And once he beat the center fielder and one hop the wall, he kicked it into another gear for extra bases.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Out towards right center field. Thompson under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Here comes Craig Counsell. And A.J. Minter gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Trammell playing up the middle and short, batting sixth in today's lineup. And this season he's hitting over .330. That's a laser base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Sliced hard but foul.
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Two-seam fastball.
And next for the Angels, Christian Moore.
That's a ball.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's just foul. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Takes it himself. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom. Welcome back. And Singy, some big-time struggles coming into this one, and he doesn't seem to have it again today.
Yeah, he's nibbling out there more than attacking, and you can tell the confidence isn't quite there, Boog. A lot of game left to shake it off, though. You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now here is Andrew Jones. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's too low. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's low for ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Andre Dawson. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. High fly ball right field. Adele moving under this one. And that'll do it. Cubs leave 1. They're still down. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the Angels catcher, Mike Napoli. Swing at a ground ball. Trey Turner gloves it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Angels.
So up next, Troy Gloss. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
And you know, loops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's 0 complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
In the air to left center, Jones settles under this one. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
Base knock center field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Now batting Joe Adele. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that is out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
No swing, just held it back there. The Angels trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Up next to the Angels.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
Inside, ball 1.
Two-seam fastball. Low middle.
Check swing called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Low middle.
Fouled off. He was late.
Two-seam fastball. High inside.
And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Two-seam fastball. High inside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Two-seam fastball.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Nope.
Really good take,
That's
especially
inside.
with 2 strikes.
Two-seam fastball. Low outside.
In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Angels. Welcome back. And Singy, some big-time struggles coming into this one, and he doesn't seem to have it again today.
Yeah, he's nibbling out there more than attacking, and you can tell the confidence isn't quite there, Boog. A lot of game left to shake it off, though.
Fought off foul. Now fly ball to right center. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And there's one down. Now it's Alex Bregman. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
In the air, right field. Adele on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at the friendly confines. They put themselves out in front with a nice display. Play. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Jared Weaver into the game.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Joyner stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
2-seam fastball, high inside.
Weaver, multi-time All-Star. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swings through that one.
Low outside.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the top of the 5th.
Curveball, low middle.
Ball.
Changeup, low outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Nasty changeup right there, down. Just had him out in front.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. So a man at first. Now a chance for Mike Napoli.
2-seam fastball, low middle.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Angels 5 and the Cubs 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Troy Tulowitzki. Ground ball right side. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, number 33, Tate Thompson.
This to center field. Anderson coming on. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Andrew Jones, the next Cub to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Joyce getting cranked up as well.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Outside.
That one misses. Ball 3. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone...
Robert Stevenson on the pitch here.
Definitely a huge at-bat in this game coming up right here. But with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting 1 batter. And this should be fun.
So up now for Chicago, Andre Dawson. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Grand slam. All muscle to center field. His second of the year. And it gives him the lead in the... It's 7-5.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Perfect.
Up next.
And at first, here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Man, it seems like his control has just totally left him out there. He hits the guy, then immediately throws a wild pitch to move him into scoring position. I'm sure that's a lonely feeling out there on the mound right now. Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Man on second, 2 down. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3. A grand slam in the inning for the Cubs. It's now 7-5. You're watching Cubs baseball. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Don Baylor getting ready to hit.
The left fielder.
Slider. Low middle.
Baylor.
You know,
Ball
these
that's
Angels,
outside.
simply put, are producing a
Two-seam
lot of
fastball.
quality swings.
High
They have
outside.
5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Slider. Low outside.
Ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're
Two-seam
going to see that
fastball.
trend continue the
High
rest of the
inside.
game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Just
that's
off
it.
the inside edge.
Slider. Middle center.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score
Up next
this.
to the Angels.
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
Guam.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in. 1 out man at
Two-seam
first.
fastball.
Zach Neto,
outside.
the next to hit for the Angels. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, tag, and he's out. A bullet throw by Gary Carter.
Wow, what a great throw from his knees right there. You're not going to see that every day. Such a long throw from the plate to second base. So to
Two-seam
have no
fastball.
bottom half
Low
behind it,
middle.
but still deliver a seed on target, so impressive. And most catchers practice that throw, but not many have the arm strength to actually make it work in a game.
And that is that. Angels held in check. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chase Silseth. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Nope.
Action
That's
in the
inside.
Angels bullpen. Kirby Yates, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Joyce also throwing.
Ball.
Silson, a 6-foot righty, 215 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
On the ground, Moore in plenty of time to first, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Thompson to hit now. 0 for 3 in this one. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. That's a base hit. In comes the run for second. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. We're back here at Wrigley Field. New arm out of the bullpen. Bullet Rogan.
Now pitching for the Cubs. Number 6, Bullet.
Curveball.
Rogan.
Low middle.
Ripped on a line. And there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Anderson.
Well, Boog, it's obvious baseball has become a specialized sport, yet here's this unicorn on the mound capable of doing everything. I love his attitude, too.
Takes it in for the out. And next for L.A., Alan Trammell.
Low outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Most players focus on hitting or pitching, and some pitchers are extremely situational.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes the throw. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really important at bat coming up now.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's got a chance. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run scores from second, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Moore goes after that one for strike 1.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Angels get 1 on this double. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kirby Yates, ready to make his season debut, and it comes in a high-leverage spot.
The center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one. And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Greg Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Alejandro Kirk looking to start something with one gone. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Handles, throws to first, and there's 2 away.
Up next.
So digging in, Andre Dawson launched a grand slam earlier in the game. That was back in the 5th.
And I'd say we felt the impact of that grand slam ever since. 4 runs on 1 swing. It's just an absolute game changer.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Cubs are down on the north side of Chicago.
Fastball.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, John Franco.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Franco, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Got him. 1 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
That catches the zone for a strike.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's gone ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Troy Gloss. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Fastball. Low outside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here at Wrigley Field, here's Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Tap foul at the plate. And that one gets past the catcher. Turner into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boo. No chance of stopping the outside pitch, and now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's second. And a rope into center field, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 9-6. high fly ball out to center field. Anderson on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Now it's the DH, Troy Tulowitzki. Up the middle. There's one. Double play.
Oh.
What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up. Back here at Wrigley Field.
The designated hitter, Zach Neto. Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Satchel Paige.
Satchel.
A chance at his first save of the year.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So
Up
that's an
next for the
infield knock.
Cutter.
The right fielder,
Middle outside.
Joe Adele.
That one fouled off. The
Four-seam
Cubbies
fastball.
trying to
High
close out a
outside.
3-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days.
What a stop. The feed for one. They got the double play and just one out to go now.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Low inside.
Page going for save number 1 in this spot. This one in the air, center field. Jones under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.